Namaskar to all of you. I have a message on my Facebook Messenger. She is writing, Dear Guruji, prostrations and salutations to you. Thank you so much for your mercy and for taking care of all of us. We are in ignorant and unaware mode almost all the time, and you are so gracious to accept all our actions. I kindly request your mercy to please accept all my misbehavior and ignorant action, especially during Yagnam. After coming back from Yagnam, all things I did just flashed back, and I feel so silly about my own self. But why I behave in a totally silly way? No idea, Guruji. Feels like I lose myself. I have been thinking of sending you a message from then, but for some reason I lacked courage. Today somehow I feel I should. Lot of things happened in between. Extremely sorry for whatever I did on the last day of Yagnam, Guruji. It was just my mind, but it came to me in a flash after holding you. Oh Guruji, Sudhi affect pannitomo. Appa kuda, I didn't realize that I was on your way. Perusa சப்போர்ட்டுக்கு நிற்கிறதா நினச்சி உங்களை பாதர் பண்ணிட்டேன். யாரை சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுறது? Totally due to too much of unawareness, Guruji. Had I thought in a different way, you would have responded in a different way. Even otherwise, what I did after supporting my own self, saying, Illa Guruji, is totally wrong. I sincerely apologize for everything, Guruji. I totally lost myself, but in a way, I'm happy that I got those instructions from you when I think about it now. Anna gave over a scene about it, but nothing was intentional. Please accept my apology. As you keep saying, Lord is the doer, statement said by me is just external. Please bless us to imbibe it internally. Kindly please provide us opportunities to be with you and refine ourselves. I did say that I wanted to work at Narsimhavadi solely to escape. Even though my heart longs for it, it seems like family should be taken care first. Else you, Janardhan Swami, would send me to finish that first. Guruji, in the coming janmas or however you say it, you please keep me with you to serve you, Guruji. If you are getting in the last bus, just kick me in just before you get in. Until then, please bless me to serve you, Guruji. Some are very smart to do service and take care of family too. My capacity is to do only a little bit, so I would like to use that capacity to serve you in whichever way you want me. நீங்கள் உபனிஷத் ஸ்டோரியில் சொன்ன மாதிரி எப்போ அலை அடங்கி எப்போ ஃபுல் ஃப்ளெட்ஜ் உங்ககிட்ட வரதுன்னு தெரியல. யூ ப்ளீஸ் டேக் கேர் குருஜி. வாட் எவர் work I do, please bless me to do effortlessly and do service to you. Please take care. I was about to send the message then itself, but somehow I lacked courage. Sorry, Guruji. Humble prostrations. People have their own imaginations about so many things. I am a master, I am a prayogi. So my ways are somewhat different, maybe quixotic also sometimes. Clinging on is not a good job. If you try to cling on, then the problem comes. I respect your freedom, you respect my freedom. In fact, somebody in the crowd, as I was giving shake hands, she also wanted to shake hands with me, so she offered. I simply told her that I cannot do it. I have given you many times, that is enough. She got offended. Master is not so cheap to give you reasons like that, but somehow, some reason I give at that point of time. There are so many reasons. We cannot say why I did not shook hand, why I did not shake hands with that girl. And my reason looked equally stupid. There are so many things. Sometime this year, I gave a video in which I stated about the story of some family in Kerala whom I know them for nearly 40 years. They are not my disciples, but I know the family very well. I had told about the way they were treating the elder person in the family. But unfortunately, it tallied with whatever I said, tallied with some family in Hyderabad. They got offended. That all shows how unconscious we are. As far as possible, whatever 90% of my examples are not concerning you. It will be somewhere something seen or somewhere somebody has told or I have myself experienced something that I share it with you. Incidentally, it may be somewhat similar to what is happening in your family. Of course, if something is happening in your family, something similar, if you have to correct, you will automatically correct it. There is no problem. If it is not correct, only half the information is correct, half the information is not correct, then you must also think that even if it is 99% correct, 1% is, then you should know that it is not your family I am talking about, so no correction is needed. If I want to correct you as a disciple, I will directly call you or I will directly come to your residence and say that this is not the way to behave. I don't think you are so far away from me that I should indirectly tell you through a video in YouTube or in Facebook. I don't think I need all that. And please remember, if you misunderstand and if you are going some other route, you may go. I cannot keep pleading. That shows your maturity to understand. It's okay when you understand, you come. If you this janma, next janma, there are so many janmas. We can meet some other time also. It's not time. It is not. Sometimes in Yajnam, sometimes I find not only in Yajnam, in many other, even if it's a discourse, there is some people get jacked up. We don't know what is the reason for it. They get jacked up just like that. And they behave a little bit, they look like extra constitutional authorities. Nobody can control me, please remember. If you are thinking you are controlling me, then you are stupid. Very openly I said. We have been trained with good masters. I don't have any ego, with Lord's grace. All other cousins are not there with me. I just do my job. I keep myself very happy because the job on hand called Prayoga is very difficult. It's very tough. It's not an easy job. It's a tough job. But we have to do. We have been trained to do, and thanks to masters, thanks to Lord, today I am trying to be as useful as possible to the society at large. We don't encourage divisions in the family or outside. I am not here to separate a family. I am here to unite you all. That is the reason for it. And if your understanding about me is going to come after your analysis and my saying so many things, then that is not faith. Faith is simply accepting the person for what he is. The master and disciple relationship is such a relationship where the disciple has implicit faith in the master. That's the beauty. He has implicit faith. Anything the master does, he thinks that it is always for his welfare, for his good. So misunderstanding the master doesn't arise in the first place. If it arises, there is some amount of darkness, unconsciousness in your mind. So that needs to be treated. Master is always right. He never commits mistakes. So try to be balanced in life. What is very important in life is balance. It is not a question of right or wrong. All opposite forces are equally balanced. That's the beauty of nature. Nature knows how to compensate, how to balance. If you have been duped, don't worry. It is some entry, balancing entry. You will be compensated elsewhere. It's a double entry bookkeeping. Individual entries have to be reconciled. Finally, if unreconciled entries are there, Lord will himself force match it and close the account. There is no account is untallied or imbalanced. So the Guru comes to create that balance in you. Okay. The Guru walks through your problem. He holds your hand. If one problem gets solved just like that, you will look forward for another problem to get solved just like that. Instead of that, facing the problem with the Guru, with the faith with the Guru, gives you a better thought to handle things in a better way. The way you handle things will be totally different. That is where the faith comes. Faith is paramount. If you lose faith, then better kick the master and go away and find your own way. Not everybody has got a master or not everybody has a guru. Still, there are people who live on their own, meritoriously, consciously. The way Krishna has said in Gita, they are quite conscious. So, become more conscious, become more aware, go deep into faith, whatever it is, whichever philosophy, whichever school of thought. All schools are for good. No master is going to teach you anything negative if he is really a master. He will always help you to live this life and still contemplate on the Supreme. He allows you to taste the life the way it has to be tasted. So if I have to correct you, I don't need a video. I don't need a YouTube. I will call you directly or call on you and say this is not correct. So if you have such apprehensions, please remove it. If you are not convinced, it's up to you. I cannot say anything about it. People are very funny. When it comes to master also, they will decide based on how they would have behaved. Sometimes people will ask me, I don't reply to their WhatsApp or something. Are you angry on me? That's how you are. When somebody doesn't reply you and you only see the blue tick and there is no reply, you will feel offended. I have enough work. Every day I get 500,000 messages in WhatsApp. How many messages can I keep doing namaskaram or thumbs up or love symbol? Still I try to do. Probably sometimes I will also miss. Okay. So don't judge the master keeping yourself in mind. I am not on par with you. Definitely not. There is always a difference. That's why I am a master and you are a disciple. So keep these things in mind. Never judge the master. Never analyze his actions. Never give motive to his actions. Don't just spring from a springboard. Our relationship is not so weak. We know each other for many janmas, probably at least few decades, in your cases and all. Life goes on. That's why I say, have discussions. Don't have arguments. With a master, it's more a discussion, not an argument. There is no question of any argument. So keep this in mind. Live a happy life, enjoy life. Don't worry about anything. Okay? Bye. Thank you.